In 2005, audiences were introduced to our four main characters. 9 years later, they finally get their own spin-off movie. Was it worth the wait? Let's find out. Penguins of Madagascar. In my opinion, this was a very disappointing film. The story follows Skipper, Kowalski, Rico, and Private as they travel the world. They eventually encounter an old zoo mate, Dave the Octopus. Turns out he's out for revenge and plans to steal all the penguins at the zoo so he can turn them into monsters. To stop him, the penguins team up with the North Wind, and the action ensues. If that sounds like a strange story, that's because it is. I mean, here's the thing. I enjoyed the penguins in the Madagascar films, even though they weren't the main focus, and their TV show is funny. I enjoy that when I watch it, which is almost never, but nonetheless, I do enjoy it when I watch it. But this film is not really what I expected, and I think it needs just major improvement with its story. It is a well-known fact that writing a story is very hard, and the fact is that writing a story concerning well-known and popular characters makes a home run difficult. The story provided is, in my opinion, overly silly, and I have a hard time accepting that this was the best story idea pitched. The journey these penguins go on is filled with numerous awkward and bizarre moments that totally took me out of the film, and it does not help in the slightest that we have one of the creepiest and most bizarre villains ever. Dave, or Dr. Brian, is an octopus who can transform himself into a man and then back into an octopus. And if I understand it right, he began as an octopus. So there's that, and then his master plan, which is a result of the penguins stealing his audience from the zoo because they were cuter than he was. Plain and simple, it is a complete disservice to these great characters. I know this could have been a good film, but it's too busy, the material isn't nearly as funny as in the Madagascar films, and on top of that, there are scenes in this film that are not appropriate for kids. They will scare the crap out of kids. I do not know why there are certain things in this movie, but there are, and they shouldn't. The only part that I really enjoyed personally was the beginning. The opening scene is genius. It is to this film what the bank robbery scene is to The Dark Knight. It is the perfect setup. And if only they had matched the brilliance of the beginning of this film for the entire film, this film would have been amazing. As it is now, though, my mom and I walked out of this film deflated as fans. There was potential here, real potential, but I'm pretty sure that Rico swallowed it. I give Penguins of Madagascar 2 out of 5 stars. Thank you very much for your time. Have an awesome day.